underneath the pristine paint and leather of this $141,000 SUV beats the heart of a Toyota Land Cruiser. It is built to survive the harshest environments on Earth, but outfitted like a private jet. For 2026, Lexus is introducing the LX700H. They've paired a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 with an electric motor to push output to a massive 457 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. The engineering execution here is phenomenal. At 70 miles per hour, the cabin measures a whisper-quiet 65 decibels. The 10-speed transmission shifts imperceptibly, and the entire vehicle feels carved from a single solid block of steel. But to achieve that flagship status, Lexus fractured the LX lineup into highly specialized trims. You have to choose between a rugged off-road build or an executive 4-seat layout, and each path comes with severe packaging compromises. Regardless of which version you buy, you'll be dealing with surprisingly tight passenger space, an infotainment layout that feels a generation behind, and a fuel range so short it complicates basic road trips. This chart shows the 4 personalities of the LX lineup. Navigating this matrix requires looking past the spec sheet. You have to match these extreme trade-offs, like off-road hardware versus VIP seating, with how you actually plan to use the vehicle. Let's start with the mechanics. The new 700H powertrain sandwiches an electric motor and a nickel metal hydride battery between a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 and the transmission. The immediate benefit is effortless low-end torque. Merging onto a highway or pulling an 8,000-pound boat feels completely seamless. The electric motor fills in any turbo lag, giving you instant, smooth acceleration. The downside is the sheer mass of those components. This is a very heavy SUV, and it drives like one. The handling is wallowy, and the steering is light but slow. It prefers a relaxed, straight-line cruise over any sudden maneuvers. You might expect the hybrid battery to deliver excellent fuel economy, but it maxes out at an estimated 20 miles per gallon combined, and real-world testing often shows closer to 16. This chart shows how that efficiency impacts your road trips. Because the LX is fitted with a relatively small 18-gallon fuel tank, your maximum range is less than 300 miles per fill-up. Most competitors easily clear 400 miles. The hybrid system here is tuned entirely for refinement and brute torque. It succeeds at making the LX feel powerful and quiet, but it completely fails to deliver the long-haul efficiency you'd normally expect from an electrified vehicle. If you opt for the $141,000 ultra-luxury trim, Lexus removes the third row entirely. In its place is an executive 4-seat layout. The 2 rear captain's chairs feature multiple massage settings and can recline up to 48 degrees. You get a power retractable ottoman for your feet and a waterproof 2400-watt inverter to power external devices. But to create enough space for that rear VIP to fully recline, the front passenger seat has to motor completely forward, pressing tight against the dashboard. This essentially crushes the front passenger's legroom. If someone is relaxing in the back, the person in the front passenger seat will have their knees practically touching their chest. It renders that seat useless for an adult. The entertainment setup is also clunky. Instead of built-in native streaming apps, these rear screens rely on an HDMI hookup or a paid Miracast app subscription to cast video from your phone. The ultra-luxury trim prioritizes the right rear passenger above everyone else. It is strictly a limousine meant to be driven in, not a practical family vehicle. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum is the newly introduced Overtrail trim. This version is packed with serious off-road hardware. It includes front and rear electronic locking differentials, a heavy-duty metal skid plate, and 33-inch all-terrain tires. It also utilizes an active height control suspension. At the push of a button, the system can raise the entire body of the SUV up to 4.5 inches to clear trail obstacles. To navigate blind crests and deep ruts, the multi-terrain monitor provides camera views of the ground directly underneath the vehicle, complete with real-time tilt graphics. Yet there is an unavoidable on-road trade-off. You are paying a premium for extreme hardware that rarely gets pushed to its limit, while living daily with increased tire roar and compromised handling on the pavement. The Overtrail is an unstoppable mechanical marvel if you are a wealthy adventurer who actually hits the dirt. But if you're just commuting through the suburbs, it is a loud, inefficient flex. From the driver's seat, the tech execution is unusual. Lexus uses a split-screen setup, featuring a 12.3-inch upper display for navigation, stacked over an 8-inch lower screen for vehicle data and climate. Functionally, this layout works. It preserves dedicated physical switches for temperature and off-road modes, keeping you out of endless touchscreen menus while driving. Aesthetically, it looks disjointed. Compared to the massive, cohesive 14-inch displays you'll find in much cheaper Lexus models, this dashboard feels archaic. You also get manual, physical pull handles on the doors. It's a surprisingly dated detail for a $140,000 flagship, especially when lower-tier Lexus SUVs have already transitioned to sleek electronic latches. Even the Mark Levinson reference audio system falls slightly short. It sounds very good, but it lacks the true elite-tier acoustic clarity you expect when paying this extreme price point. The interior packaging and tech suite feel a generation behind, asking buyers to accept legacy design quirks in a modern, top-tier luxury vehicle. The Lexus LX700H is impeccably built and excels at highly specific extremes, but it suffers when it comes to general, daily practicality. This flowchart breaks down exactly who should buy what. If you are a C-suite executive who is chauffeured to the office and you value silent, isolated comfort above all else, the ultra-luxury trim is your match. If you drive yourself, have an off-road focus, and require bulletproof Land Cruiser reliability for actual trail running, the Overtrail makes sense. But what if you just want a pragmatic luxury SUV with 3 usable rows, modern tech integration, and a fuel tank that doesn't require constant highway stops? You should pass on the LX entirely. The newly redesigned Lexus GX shares the exact same platform as the LX, looks sharper, and provides massive capability for roughly $50,000 less. The LX700H is a masterclass in isolated, extreme luxury. But for 90% of luxury buyers looking for the smartest choice, the GX is the vehicle that actually makes sense.